Forest Costume Servo Carnival Barker Animatronic. I bought this guy last year and I still haven't opened him. Today is the day that will happen. I ended up getting him from Sean Morris himself down at the headquarters store in Charlotte, North Carolina. Still completely sealed. This is Carnival Barker. Once again, this isn't like a spirit box. You have pictures all over it, but it's a decent sized box. So here we go, starting off with some clothes. This might be the base he stands on, that clothing overlay. Here's his adapter. They have all these universal parts in here for other country plugs. His hand. Both shoes. I like how they put the paper in between them. The step pad that comes with it, that's always cool. Instructions. This little microphone thing. Megaphone. Here's the head. This guy came with a really good looking head. I don't know if there was deformity problems of anybody else's. I didn't really watch any videos on him. But yeah, this guy looks great. We got both arms here with a foam over them. Top part of his base. Here's his main torso with the control box and everything. This looks crazy. Now I did end up building him before actually the prototype model in the store, so I do know what I'm doing. So I do actually recognize a lot of these parts here. More leg pulls. And the base. That's everything in here. Gonna lay all the parts out now. Here's an overview of all of the parts, starting with the head, his hand, other hand with the megaphone, clothing with his two shoes, leg poles, the main torso with control box, leg poles, leg foam, the base top, both arms, the adapter, and the back torso spine piece, and the instructions. Starting off the build, we're gonna put 4 poles labeled B onto the base. Snap lock them in. Then this part right here is gonna go on. You gotta make sure you line all 4 up at the same time or it's gonna be really tricky. Now, put this fabric over. There is Velcro at the back, because I was wondering how I'd even get this on. It's been a while since I built the prototype version, so. You gotta line the 2 holes up right here and there. And we'll Velcro this up in a little bit, just in case you run the adapter down through here. I'm going to, so. Next step is to do the leg pulls. I'm gonna put the shoes on first, even though I think they'd be fine. Now the leg foam. And the green pants.
Now for the cool main torso piece. This is a problem with all of them. You're never gonna get the snap lock in, so it's close enough. I got one of them in, so he's not gonna fall apart. Now pull the clothing up a little bit more. Have the IR sensor facing forward. I like how they have the plastic here, so the clothing doesn't get tangled into the mechanism. Dr. Loom from Spirit Halloween, I had nothing but problems with him on Halloween. They needed to put plastic over him, but yeah, great part on Moore's Costumes for putting that there. Now for the shirt. There's some Velcro on the back, not fully though. Now's a good time to put the arms on. They do have the cotter pins, so pop those out. Then re-cotter pin it, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Back for the fork hook. Now I'm gonna put the back spine on. Looks like this. There is a cotter pin hole drilled, but I don't see one for it. Now for the head. I'm gonna put the Velcro hat on real quick. Just like that. Feed the wire down. And just slide the head on. Make sure to get his neck underneath the clothing. Now, this IR sensor right here, I'm gonna connect through this hole, it's Velcro. Tuck that up inside. And then his servo head wire needs to be connected as well. Now for the hands. Put the cotter pin back through. And there's a Velcro tab that goes up on top. And this clothing is pretty tight, which is all. There's also Velcro on this one. Now I'm gonna feed the adapter down through, and that is it for the setup. On to the demo.
To see the insidious ickiness happening under this finger, we have the largest assortment of depraved individuals ever gathered in one place. Hey, I didn't invite them, and they won't leave. Do me a favor and oust them yourself. Just watch out you don't end up as depraved as they are. They have very convincing tactics. Ladies and germs, step right up. Step right up. Don't be shy. This opportunity comes but once in a lifetime. See our wonderful assortment of macabre maniacs inside. Just don't get too close, because boy are they hungry. I warned him. You pet the creature, you lose a hand. That'll teach him. Gather round, everyone. You will be entranced, mind-bended, hornswoggled and swindled out of every last dime. Enter here and know your lives will never be the same. I'll make sure of that. I I dare you to have fun tonight, and tipping is always welcome. Greatest mysteries of mankind will be revealed to those who are smart enough to step inside. From the distant plateaus of the pyramid builders, we bring you horrors so great, hideous creatures so grotesque, you will be running for the exit. But don't bother, we have them blocked. It may be cheap to get inside, but quite costly for you to leave. I love this job!
As you guys could see, the pan servo motor is a little broken in his head. I'm gonna have to get that replaced, but he just keeps looking this way more and more and more until he ends up backwards, unfortunately, but I'll get it fixed. Overall, really cool. And he's from 2023. Thanks for watching.